how corrupt Robert Mueller's team are. In other words, a bunch of partisan hacks. Now, on Friday, the Wall Street Journal reported that Mueller's top investigator, Andrew Weissman, attended Hillary Clinton's election night party at the Javits Center in New York City. By the way, it wasn't a party. You can't even make this stuff up anymore. And breaking tonight, a new exclusive report from our very own James Rosen and Jake Gibson. Here's the headline. The wife of demoted DOJ official worked for firm behind the anti-Trump dossier. Here with reaction, Conservative Review, contributing editor, former Secret Service agent Dan Bingino. Also with us, former Obama economic advisor Austan Goolesby. Austan, I think you're a pretty fair-minded guy, right? You'd consider yourself fair-minded?
I appreciate that.
Let's assume, it's hard to, but let's assume Hillary Clinton was the president. And let's assume there was a special counsel looking into collusion or in the campaign with Russia. And let's assume that the special counsel of 16 members, 8 of them donated to Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, and the Democratic Party, and 0, donated to the Republican Party, but 0 reported to the Democratic Party. I would say you would say fundamentally that's unfair, right?
When Ken Starr was the independent counsel, he was a Republican. His entire staff was made up of Republicans.
Now, if people let me finish because we got a lot of ground to cover. People like Peter Strzok and his girlfriend, Lisa Page, if they're sending out, and they work for Mueller in this case, and they're texting each other pro-Clinton and anti-Trump messages, is that bias? Is that unfair?
It seems like it was, and that, I believe, is why Mueller, a lifelong Republican, fired that person for sending those texts.
And is Andrew Weissman, hang on, was at Hillary's party on the night of the election, and Andrew Weissman is also a guy that was overturned by the Supreme Court 9-0, Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals overturned. Innocent people went to jail. He held back exculpatory evidence, and he made up laws that don't exist. Okay, is that,
Sean,
wait, no, answer the specifics. Is that fair? Is Andrew Weissman a guy you want looking into, a president that you like?
As you know, Sean,
yes or no?
The policy, Department of Justice national rules forbid you
answer the question. Andrew Weissman sent innocent people to jail.
Question. You're asking Mueller to do something illegal, Sean.
Excuse me, 85,000 people lost their jobs.
Affiliation.
All right, Dan Bongino, I'll give you a shot.
Allowed to ask the partisan affiliation of people who will work for him as career people. That's against the rules.
All right, Dan Bongino.
Sean, let's be clear about this. There are only 2 possible explanations for this sham investigation. The first, that it was put together entirely incompetently, which I do not believe because Bob Mueller is a very smart guy. The second, which should deeply concern you and everyone else, is this isn't an investigation at all. This is an attempt to nullify an election. That's exactly what this is. Why else would a smart guy like Bob Mueller, if he was aiming for a nonpartisan investigation, appoint, such obvious ideologues? Sean, these aren't like people who are hiding their stripes. You're talking about Weissman, a guy who emailed Sally Yates applauding her for defying the president on his government email account. They weren't hiding this. And Austan, I have a lot of respect for Austan. He's a really smart guy. But Austan, you and I both know, and this is a fact, that if this was a jury and your career was on the line, and these people, and the story was reversed, were appointed to judge you, you would say absolutely not. You know that. Come on.
The National Department of Justice rules forbid Mueller from asking the partisan affiliations or looking at whatever political donations.
So just as a lateral look to the draw. Let me give you the latest though. But we now know James Comey, and we know this guy Bruce Strzok, or whatever his name is, Stuck. He both wrote an exoneration of Hillary before they did the investigation. Now, are you going to